Oh yeah, baby, it worked. I spent hours fixing this thing. It had a green light, and when I would put it back together, the wire broke off. The green light had two wires, positive and negative. And I was like, yeah, there wasn't enough there to solder it back on. So I took that little red bulb out of an old DeWalt battery charger, 18, 20 volt battery charger, and soldered it in, and it works. Oh God. Thank God it was something simple too. I found a guy with the same brand, a Schumacher, but a different model, and it was close enough where I could diagnose it from his video. I was like, oh, thank God. And it turned out just to be a bad wire. So there's the new one I found. I mean, it doesn't even look like it's ever been used. It doesn't have a speck of dirt on it. Somebody must have sent that one to me. And it's working good. Here's that big ground I had put on there, and I didn't even bother putting it back. Don't need it. Ooh, don't do that. Get that thing out of there. Right next to the hot wire. But I didn't clean up one yet. I picked the cleanest one I had. I mean, it looked great. This one, I'm gonna mark it. Give me something. I'm gonna mark a big X on it. I'm gonna throw it away, but I wanted to, I put the nuts and stuff back on in case I need them. But I'm gonna mark a big X on it. I've already clicked it. I get my tank. Should be good. Plus, the other day, I had to adjust my fast start lever because when I got down on the bottom, I had to kick it down like that because it was too tight. Which reminds me, let me check that cable. I got a bad habit of not screwing that bolt down that holds everything together. Yeah. When you adjust that cable, or any adjustment under there, on the Lincoln Stink, you gotta adjust everything. Just loosening that cable up a couple of, 1.5 turns maybe. Everything shifts. So I went through, synced up my carburetors, and reset everything. Roll pins. Got to be straight up and down so your carburetor butterflies are perfectly horizontal. Well, after I adjusted that cable, they were like this, leaning back a little bit. So I got all that done. Anyway, let me get my tank and clean this all up and go for a ride, because I'm back in the saddle, baby. Plus, what I was going to say before, I forgot. When I do my Lincoln Sync, I had changed the linkage, the cam, with the 1984 set, and this is a 92, and the lines almost matched up, and they were about the same shape and everything. So when I do mine, I have to start backwards. I can't start at the mark on the cam. And what I mean by that is I have to set my full throttle. Well, first I synchronize the carbs, blah, blah, blah. Then I have to set my full throttle all the way up, make sure my roll pins are straight. Then when I come down back to neutral, wherever that thing lands, then I set the roller, little air gap, and then screw around with it a little bit. So normally I end up screwing around with it, a couple more times to get her dialed in just right. Plus I fooled around that stupid timing screw. I shouldn't have touched it. So it's just a matter of, you know, half a turn in, half a turn out probably. Well, let me get this thing fired up. What the hell am I talking about? Oh, baby. That was pretty quick. I only had to bump it twice. Let me get my trolling motor. She sounds like she's missing every once in a while. Right there. Let me give her a quick adjustment. Really need a timing light. Just bottoming out my needles here. I don't usually do it when it's running, but sometimes she'll keep going. And I do 1.5 and then just back it in a hair. And the other day when I did it, I think I was a little too far in. Right around there, that's where she like it. Something too I was going to say about the other day, what I was talking about. Oh well, I'll think about it later. I'm just going to roll out with the trolling motor like I always do. I know I'll have to hit that timing screw again. So the other thing I was going to say, get this off my mind. It's not always the ground. Now, I've been preaching that for years. It's the ground. You need that ground. You gotta have that ground. It's not gonna start. And like I said, 3 days. Not to mention the day I did when I had to troll home that day. So not my first rodeo with grounds. I've been preaching that for years. I even think I have a video called, where I named it the something click, the dreaded click, the dreaded one click is what I named it. And you know that one ground from the power head to the pan. You ain't got that, you be in trouble. Now there are some of these solenoids that have that little mount on them that bolt to the pan, or you know, but you still gotta, you know, once it's bolted to the pan, if you don't have that pan to power head ground, that thing ain't gonna work. Catch it, any? Nah. Well, it's nice out here. It's like that wind slacked up a little bit. It's just so nice to be on the water. Florida swampland. Alright, let's fire this puppy back up, take it for a test run. Like I said, I know I'm going to have to freaking adjust some of that stuff. She sounds good. She likes it 1.5 turns with just a bump back. Oh man, can't believe it. guess you gotta go through some crap every once in a while. I thought I'd be half done on that 25 horse. Oh, baby. Take my hat off. I don't know where my trim is. You sound good, baby. That prop down. A couple guys back there finishing in the canal. Yeah, she sounds good. That's too, I always talk about it. When you're throttling down, you listen and you hear that nice, clean, clear, throaty, no spitting, sputtering, popping, farting. You know she good. Yeah, I think we're idling along at the right speed. So yeah, it's hard to tell out there in the lake. I think the wind is coming from the north something, northeast, something like that. That cold front's coming through. That's what's so nice about this place, man. You get out of the wind right here. Well, it don't look that bad out there. Not like that last time I went out, man. I was so afraid to just stand up in the boat. I think I'm idling just a little bit low. Set that timing a little bit. Thank you, outboard guys. I forgot to thank them. Oh yeah, I kept staring at that thing. I said, there's something between here and here. I mean, I wasn't getting any voltage coming out of the bottom of that solenoid to hit the starter. Nothing. It was showing continuity on negative. I'm like, how can that be negative? I mean, you wouldn't believe what I went through the first 2 days. And, you know, millivolts, and I'm like, what the heck, you know, just crazy. It's like some of the comments, it's like, it's just ridiculous chasing something like that, man. But I'm still going to take one, clean it all up, put it back together, then I'll know. I got a backup right here. We back, baby, we back. I'm gonna throw Mr. Rattletrap out. Well, Miss Johnstone's sounding good. Give her a little tweak. I think it's just island just a little low down at the bottom here. Usually about 3 hours, about 3 miles an hour at the very lowest, and then 4 miles when you bump it up just a hair. It's always funny how people can't believe I troll at 4 miles an hour. So you got to keep that rattle trap over the weeds, or else you're gonna get stuck in the weeds. And that's not fast. You know how fast these fish are? Then of course too, you gotta let, you know, enough line out to control your depth also. I always like to let a lot of line out on this thing. Alright. If I catch anything, I'll let you know. Cut this off. Looks like my battery is kind of crappy. Man, boom! It's a little one though. I mean, as soon as I said that, turned around the rod, went boing. I thought I had a freaking 5-pounder on. Of course, it feels better when you're moving. Man, that was incredible. Incredible. I got one, baby. Now, where's your mama? Where's your mama? I love this boat. I love that boat. Thank you. There you go. It's running on steam. It's got a big steam engine in it. That is sweet as hell. Too slow, speed her up. Anyway, I'm excited. I guess you guys can probably tell. And thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. Got the motor back up and running. Caught one fish. I'll try this again. And if I catch anything else, I'll let you know. I got another one. A little bigger. Oh yeah, baby. It's a celebration. Don't jump. Don't jump. Oh yeah. Pretty fish. A little bit bigger. Boy, look how pretty though. Wow, boy, look how pretty. Wow. Well, he's nice for a little fish. Ooh, got some steak on my finger, baby. Celebration. It's John Stones running again. Boy, he hit it too. Damn, that pretty. That thing was so pretty. Let's do that again. Stay tuned, I'll let you know. Here's number 3. Another little one. Nowhere near as pretty as that other one. Look at that little guy. Holy moly. Yeah, that's the most fish I've caught out here at one time. Give it a few more. I'll catch another one. I'll let you know. Helping me celebrate. Well, I'm back all the way to the lake. That's gonna do it for me. I'm about out of gas. This thing's a gas guzzler. I didn't start out with that much. No more fish. 3 fish. Little celebration, baby. Thanks for hanging out. Celebrating with me. Come on, catch that 5-pounder real quick. All I want to do to this thing is bump that slowest idle up just a hair. In the saddle again. This place is beautiful. my God, wait till you see this thing coming. I'm just gonna point the camera that way. This thing is cool as hell. Steamboat Willie coming at you. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. It's so cool. There's another one. Yeah, it must be some kind of steamboat club. That's cool as hell. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks again.
Oh yeah, baby.